Why, Andrew Garfield? Don't ask me that, because I will talk for hours, and I will fall into an existential funk, and I will find my way through it, and I will realize the meaning of life, but I won't be able to express it, and it will be a whole waste of time for you, but not for me. So I don't want to subject you to that. I can't believe Andrew Garfield invented being sexy. I find it hard to believe to the point of knowing that it's not true. Who was it that invented being sexy? Like, when was sexy invented? I guess consciously. It would have to be a human, although I'm sure before humans existed in the cosmos and on Earth, there are forms of life that... Did anyone else think about my octopus teacher being a little, like, oddly sexy? Not sexy, but like, I noticed like online there were people that were like, I love that film, by the way, and I didn't find it sexy. It was someone else that thought that there was I just read one thing online, something sexy happening between the octopus and the man. God, why did I agree to this? So yes, I do believe in love at first sight, but I also believe that you would love absolutely anybody if you knew their story. I also believe that the modern notion of romantic love is seriously misguided, and it creates a lot of problems in our modern world. I believe that we need to re-evaluate this idea that we have of the nuclear family, this idea that we have of 2.4 children, this idea that we have that it's Adam and Eve and not Adam and Steve. I believe that it's possible for all of us to be in love all the time with ourselves and with everyone around us. Garfieldy, it's like, it makes me sound, it's a kind of Italian, but my original name was Garfinkel, like my family's name was Garfinkel, so it's funny, from Garfinkel to Garfield to Garfieldy or Garfieldi, maybe it's Garfieldi because it's Latin, never mind.
Backpack.
Hold on. No, it's more innocent than that. Yes, I'm stroking the table. Just stroking the table. She said, oh, my parents are away this weekend. I was thinking of having a party. And then the rest is history.
How would you feel about ever having your Spidey back on the big screen in some form?
Okay, so the problem with this question is that, like, it can be taken out of, like, you could take my answer out of context and you could just, like, make it into a thing. So, like, to be really clear, how would I feel, hypothetically, if my Spider-Man was put into the one that's about to come out? How would I feel, hypothetically, if? It is too big a question for me to answer.
Right now, of Andrew Garfield during one of his restless nights' sleep.
Oh, yeah.
So we need to be...
You mean in the scene where they're supposed to be drunk, right? Yeah, I noticed that too. It's very odd. Nicely done. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I'll find out. No. Start running. Out of nowhere, just start running.
Phil was a gymnast and a swimmer during his early years and was also an avid philatelist? I don't know about this. Is it pronounced philatelist? I think that's a stamp collector, because philatelist sounds like a different story that I'm not comfortable talking about. This is a strange thing. I've been asked a lot about it recently. So what's your most prized stamp? This is tricky because the ego is such a delicate thing, and I'm a Leo man, and it's very, very hard for me not to. Flattery is the way into my heart. I'm trying to take these and just kind of bow so that the compliments kind of fly over my head. You know, that was the original impetus behind the inventing bowing after a performance or whatever. It was actually to let the applause fly over your head so you didn't get inflated. I kind of dig that. So this is like a real test for me to not get egotistical. Even mustache Andrew Garfield, that was a dark time for everybody.
I thought you were going to do a third one, and then either you walked away from the role or it just ended. What happened there?
Oh, come on, Jonathan Ross.
Well, you know I'm a Spider-Man fan.
I know, but I can't talk about those things. These are things that are under lock and key, and there's a non-disclosure.
No, Andrew,
someone would snipe me and kill me, and there'd be a bullet that goes through my face.
So it's a bad... Okay, I didn't realise it was a
I can
full
talk about it. I'm just kidding. I didn't do another Spider-Man movie, you're right, yeah. But, sex in books. For English people to... No, sorry. No, in all seriousness, I love that character. Oh, wait. Another phrase that I had to learn in Spanish, and I had to learn in most languages, is Yo tengo muy alergia de todos tipos de nueces. Mani, cacahuetes. Because I'm allergic to peanuts and hazelnuts. I shouldn't tell people that, because if someone out there doesn't want me to live, now you know how to poison me.
And also, nice to see a guest who takes the scenic route to get here.
Oh,
No, it's good. No, I like it. You go out there, say hello to the audience, come over here.
Well,
That's a man who's been on stage for a while.
this is like a home now. This feels like home again, like being in a theater. It's a strange place to call home, but it's weird being so comfortable in such a kind of cavernous, spiritually kind of, I don't know, aligned space, yeah. No, I love Garfield. I used to love reading Garfield comics, and I do love lasagna, but it's not related to the cat. But, you know, having that as a reference is good, because sometimes when people ask what my name is for a reservation for a restaurant or something, and I have an accent that's British, and when I'm in America, a lot of the time people are like, huh? And I'm like, oh, Garfield, like the cat. And they're like, oh, like the cat, cute. And I'm like, yeah, it is cute. What do you think about Andrew Garfield 10 years from now? This is like a Matthew McConaughey question. Didn't he do that at the Oscars? He was like, just want to thank my hero. It's me. 10 years from now. It's like, cool. That's amazing. What a resource to be able to go, yeah, me. That's great. I'm down with that.
You have a beautiful singing voice. We did not know this. Why have you been hiding your light under a bushel?
I didn't know. It's not that. I didn't. The jury's still out. You know,
the jury's in. We've seen the clips. You have a beautiful singing voice.
Well, that's very sweet. The court of public opinion will either prove you right or wrong. But I'm very excited for that to happen. You know, you can put me in the stocks and throw rotten tomatoes at me if it's not to your liking. But no, it's like I'm so excited for this. And so okay. I've never sung before. I've never sung before. It was a kind of shot in the dark. But funnily enough, how it came about was there's this man named Greg Miele. Very close a couple of times to getting a very silly tattoo, and thank God Scott told me not to get it.
What?
It was going to be a bird in a jar. Why would I do that? That has no meaning to me.
It depends on the bird and it depends on the jar.
No, yeah, that's true. It actually did have a little bit of meaning to me. I'm lying slightly, but literally the daddy of all daddies. If I'm literally the daddy of all daddies, it means I'm some form of father god, which I'm very, very uncomfortable with, and even my ego can't handle that. It's been really good to let that go. It has been really. Why am I still talking about it?
I don't know, because I stopped talking about it 5 minutes ago. You just... Okay, we can move on now.